My background is very modest. I was born in a small town called Bhatapara in Chhattisgarh. My family is an agriculturist family. We had small farms in villages called Kholwa and Sildaha. I went to government school, sat on floors just like everybody else. We were very close to the realities of rural India and especially farmers. And after finishing my 4th grade in Bhatapara, I went to even a smaller place called Jagdalpur in Bastar district of Chhattisgarh, and I was there till my 11th grade. And from there I went to BITS Pilani to do my electrical and electronics engineering. While doing my engineering, I did a lot of courses in computer science and worked in India for 5 years in software development. Then I was hired by Microsoft and I went to Redmond, Washington in the United States. And we stayed there for about 17-18 years. Now, as most people staying outside of India would come back home, and my home was in rural India. So every year we would meet friends and families in small towns and villages. And the idea to come back to India and do something for rural India would always tug at us. And after 17-18 years, we thought that, okay, time to do something for rural India. And then I came for about a month-long visit to develop the idea of KisanKraft and spent many weeks visiting villages. And I went to countrysides, I went to fields, farmers, talked to farmers, friends, relatives. And I saw that a lot of farms did not have the tools that I had in my yard in Redmond in Washington state. And so we thought that those equipment could be suitable for the farmers. So when I visited the villages and I saw that the farmers were still using draft animals or doing it by hand, and thought about how me and my wife worked on the weekends in our yard, growing vegetables in our vegetable patch, very small vegetable patch, but nonetheless vegetable patch, and fruits and flowers, then it just made sense that it would just transport the same skills and the same machines to these fields. Our plot was 14,000 square foot, so not exactly small, but similar to many subplots of the farms, which will be usually around 10,000 square foot. And that connected with me.
During our visits to India, we saw that here there's a urgent need for farm mechanization, and the small machines which I use in my own backyard, like brush cutter, tillers, secateurs. The farm sizes being small in India, we thought these machines will work beautifully and it will make people's life easier, the farmers' lives easier. So that was the dream, to come here and start this business and help the country, help people here. And the dream was to every farmer should own these machines.
In next few months, I came again, and that time I brought some newspapers, some product samples, and interacted with more people, both from farmers, businesses, factories, policymakers, professors. And I got a lot of encouragement for doing what we started out then. Before we officially started KisanKraft, I brought a truckload of various models of machinery by air cargo to Bombay, and then I hired a truck and a jeep, and I went around many states from Maharashtra to, at that time, joint Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, many states. And I visited farmers to discuss and test case these machines. And the more I saw, the more I realized that it is the small farmers who really need the machines, and the statistics are in their favor. About 85% of farmers were small and marginal farmers as far as the government records go, but practically it's a lot more, because the family divisions and property divisions don't get recorded. And even when they are recorded, people subplot and they would grow different things in different plots. And in those conditions, tractors are not the best implements.
We bought a small Maruti 800 and we started with a small garage. That was our first office. And in the Maruti 800, we would go for demo. If the machine fit in the trunk, that was fine. Otherwise, we would just fold part of the seat, or two of us would go with seat folded and go give. And it was generally used to be very nice experience to go to these farmers' places, rural areas. They would be so welcoming. You sit there, have a meal with them, and that would make them really happy.
After that, we started discussing with some very famous brands in the United States and to bring these machines to India. And I think we were able to bring machines which were already being made in volumes, in commercial quantities, had good quality performance, and we could get the prices down to affordable levels for our target customers in India. However, as we brought the machines, we realized that there were features that an American consumer wants and different preference in Indian consumers. So pretty much every machine was customized for our target usage. Also, the usage here was farmer who would be using it for much longer duration every year than American household would use. So we made all these changes, and today we are the largest company in India for our portfolio of machines.
That's how our journey started, with a small Maruti car and one car garage, or a basement car garage as an office. And we started growing step by step. Before moving into our present office, we moved to 5,000 square foot facility. It was an unfinished place which we asked our landlord that time to build it for us. A very basic structure with a small a room for accounts, a marketing area, small kitchen and entry and warehouse, a small warehouse, part of the building was, and a small service area and two restaurants. That was about it.
Setting up our factory in Nellore, constructing something in 46 acres was a huge challenge. None of us had any prior experience on how to build a factory. I had studied production engineering, but that really didn't help. We had to go down to the drawing board, do everything ourselves, plan, sit with the architects, understand how the whole workflow would be done, and those things was a real challenge, and especially traveling 5-6 hours every day, coming back for almost 3 years, and then peak in between COVID struck. So we started the construction of our factory somewhere in 2019, and then COVID struck, where all the workers went back. We had to fly them back to Bangalore after the first wave of COVID, and that was a real challenge. And today the way it has come out, we have had our international guests appreciate how well the factory was done. I think that was a critical milestone, especially our powder coating plant that is built with nanotechnology basically. So that's the best technology in the world for powder coating. So that is something we are extremely proud of what we have built. And today I can proudly say that our production capacity is one of the highest for any agri-machinery company in India.
COVID-19 pandemic, for instance, had troubled each and every facet of the human life. Many businesses crumbled. Agriculture sector, though, survived in the first wave of COVID. The second wave hit us very hard. Companies struggled to pay salaries, and this was compounded by El Nino climatic cycle, which lasted until 2024. During this period, our factory at Nellore is under construction, and COVID-19 had pushed our timelines of completion by a year and a half. However, our exceptional leadership team, under the guidance of Mr. and Mrs. Agarwal, Ankit, Sunil, and Ramesh, ensured that our commitments are met on time. We have honored our commitments to employees, vendors, and dealers on time. Even in these challenging times, KisanKraft not only survived but thrived way ahead of the competitors in terms of growth and its revenue.
We are the only manufacturer in India for intercultivators, also known as power weeders. We are also the only manufacturers for brush cutters. We are also making water pumps, HTP sprayers, hoses, and we have now planned to make a lot more machinery as our factory operations have improved. We have learned a lot of things, and we're getting a lot of support from our customers, the farmers, the distributors.
From day one, we were extremely cognizant of the fact that my farmer is my end customer. He wants value for money. And that's the reason every product that has been introduced in KisanKraft, every seed category that has been introduced in KisanKraft always has been thoroughly researched. We have done testing multiple times, and as long as we are not satisfied, it won't be brought into the KisanKraft product portfolio. I think over the years, we are proud to say there is not a single product that has been bought off the shelf, and our 13 patents are a testimony of the fact that how much focus is given to research in KisanKraft.
The main driving force behind our manufacturing facility is our experienced manpower. Most of the manpower are working here from the quite beginning of the inception of the plant, and they are well experienced into our operations. And the company is providing in-depth training to the employees also to enhance their skills.
As we are now moving into a new phase of transformation and growth, we are taking digital transformation very seriously in all our operations, as well as wherever we see that can contribute into enhancing the customer experience for us. At the same time, we are also developing more and more sustainably advanced product which are both planet and people positive. We are actively contributing into improving the livelihood of the farming community all across India and abroad, especially to the small and marginal farmers.
One very popular adage is that if you want to sell a technology, a solution, you must consume it yourself. If you don't do that, then you'll never be able to succeed. So for small farmers, when we make the machines here, we make sure that the product works for them, for their crop, for their practices. Now I'm able to take these things to countries outside of India which have similar demographics, which are also following the path that Indian farmers have laid or tracked before them. And we have now expanded to Nepal, Africa, Philippines, and now we have a few other countries under process. And big role that is being played in this development at this stage now is our factory, where we are designing the product ourselves. We are making parts ourselves. We have full testing facilities, not just machines within the factory, but even a farm of our own. And the big thing is the seed people. So we have set up a seed lab, which is properly approved by DSIR. And they have developed, over 8 years, they have developed new varieties of rice, tomato, okra, cucumber, bitter gourd, ridge gourd. So all of these are going to be contributing to my farmers' welfare. Once I'm able to serve the farmer, both with the seed and the cultivation mechanisms, then I think I have helped them a lot, and it helps us. It's basically a circular economy.
Wow, what a time to be involved with the KisanKraft family. We are celebrating 20 years of existence, we are growing exponentially, and we've now entered the export market as well, or the international market, where we are already selling in 7 countries. We've got samples in 13 countries, and we are negotiating a further 19 prospects. Truly exciting time. So I want to take this opportunity to firstly thank our leaders and give our appreciation to our leaders and founders. We are where we are because of your leadership, because of your guidance. Then secondly, all my colleagues, all my family at KisanKraft, Thank you very much for the contributions every single person has made throughout the last 20 years, and may it continue long into the future.
So I joined KisanKraft in 15 years back, and that time we are working in some states in India. But right now I can say happily that we are in entire country, and we have lot of dealer in India who's serving well to their areas. I want to thank my sales team, operations team, and entire team of KisanKraft. Also, I want to thank our dealer who are working with us from long time, and I hope in future also they will continue to support us.
So, wow, 20 years, been a long journey. I came here as a 21-year-old kid who knew nothing about agriculture, and here we are today. I mean, it's been a long and incredible journey. I'm extremely proud of what we built here, starting from a basement garage just nearby to today where we built a 46-acre world-class campus. I'm extremely proud of our team, and I believe that we were able to build this primarily because of our core values and focus, that we wanted to do the right thing in all the situations, right? So that means that we wanted to be extremely transparent with all the stakeholders that we dealt with, whether it's our employees, whether it's our dealers, whether it's our customers, whether it is our vendors. I mean, never shortchange them, and that has been a core value for KisanKraft that has helped us grow. I mean, across over these 20 years, we have seen lots of ups and downs. We have pretty much seen the good, bad, and the ugly side of the industry. But the most important thing is that we have still stuck together as a team, and that has helped us have a singular focus of making KisanKraft the largest agricultural equipment company in India. I think even though our focus was always to build a big, strong, profitable brand, I think we have never forgotten that my final customer is the Indian farmer. And if I cannot deliver value to my farmer, there's no use of making a big company. And that has always been our focus, even when we are devising strategies for pricing, product, because we understand that the farmer's livelihood is dependent on the quality of machines and the seeds that he buys from us. So delivering value to our farmer was the most important thing, and we have kept that as a pole star across the company.
KisanKraft is proud to be part of several CSR initiatives, particularly in the areas where the factory was located, where we've been supporting various schools, colleges in improving their infrastructure and the education system there. KisanKraft has also been able to support the red breed of cows at Goshalas in Karnataka. KisanKraft has also sponsored many students who are below poverty line and who are trying to pursue their education in the field of agriculture.
I joined KisanKraft in 2011. There is a lot of changes in till then to now in our KisanKraft company. So especially KisanKraft is working for a small and marginal farmers and working towards the livelihood of the farmer. KisanKraft is the company in India who make in India product, expanding day by day. Earlier we only do business in India. Now we are expanding to many more countries like Nepal, Africa, and many more. And we really appreciate our management who supported us a lot for the expansions of the company growth and success.
Today, as we complete 20 years in KisanKraft, I feel incredibly proud and deeply humbled. For us, it is not a celebration of an anniversary, rather than a celebration of an idea which started long back in the hearts of Indian fields and now echoing in factories, fields, all the states of India, and now even in the global markets.
Nobody can operate in isolation, and certainly I didn't. In the beginning, it was only me and my wife, and we went to the fields, we did demonstrations, we did our own dispatches, we did our own repairs, our own custom clearances, everything. Sarika used to cook every single day for up to, I think, about 25 or 30 employees. We grouped the culture of the company as a family. And as a result, we have closeness and we have gratitude. We actually believe that we could not do anything without the people that supported us. It's employees, it's our vendors, it's our customers, it is our farmers, it is various government agencies who have supported us, our products along the way.
So we wanted to create a very family environment. We wanted people to be comfortable, to feel they are at home, they are in a family company. They should not feel that they are working in an environment which is not pleasant, they find difficult to work in. So that's the reason we started having family days. We would take people out. Our first family day was we took everyone to Tirupati. And then we would make sure every summer when the kids have summer holidays, we would take them someplace. All the people, all the employees, the families. We did Wonderla a couple of times. We took them to cricket matches, RCB, IPL matches. Got t-shirts done for everyone who was going. And as company grew, it became difficult. So now we encourage everyone to bring their kids on Saturdays. So kids get exposed to the office, the work we do. And if they are interested, they go to high school, they want to do internship here, something like that. So make them feel involved. We have festivals, we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi, we do Navratri, we do Diwali Puja. We encourage everyone to bring their kids, let them be part of our celebration. It just makes the whole place feels like we are one big family.
The thing I remember the most was our early days when we were trying to set up a dealer network. I mean, pretty much nobody knew about our company, right? So we used to travel in trains, buses, by feet, basically whatever we could get. And since we are focused in rural markets, connectivity used to be a huge issue. So we have stayed in pretty much anything and everything you can think about, right from 100 rupee a night hotel, right? So, I mean, those were the difficult days, but I would say that was the part that I enjoyed the most personally. And primarily because whichever shop we went to, they did not trust us. I have had people tell me कि तुम मेरा पैसा लेके भाग जाओगे तो क्या? So we used to carry a folder in which we used to have our company photos, our sales tax certificates, our incorporation certificates, import-export license, just to prove it to someone that we are not going to cheat them, we are not going to run away with their money. So these are just some of the experiences that that stick with you, and it makes you appreciate even more when we grow that this is where we have come from, and we should never forget our values and how we built this company. And I think this value we have tried to pass it on to every new member that has joined our company, and hopefully it will continue even if we are there or not there. I hope the legacy continues.
We have a huge market potential in India. The farmers need our machine, and it is our job to demonstrate, educate, earn the farmer's trust, and help the farmer buy the machines.
For our 20th anniversary, my wish for KisanKraft is to be known as most trusted and respected company in agriculture field in India, and we grow as we have been growing and more.
We have come a long way. The idea which started as a humble beginning of a small startup, the company has now become a public limited company. We believe the true leadership lies in the power of and, honoring the past and shaping the future, balancing purpose and profit, acting decisively and listening deeply, human touch and technology, the present and future. This belief has helped us a lot in our whole journey so far. With this similar belief, we are very excitingly moving into a phase of transformation, diversification and growth.
I would say that even though it's been 20 years, I think we have just gotten started in this industry. There's a long road ahead, and I think for the next few decades, KisanKraft is going to continue delivering value to our farmers.